When discussing this shot, the first thing to consider is the choice of a fixed camera position. The fixed camera position limits the dynamic changes of the picture, but strengthens the static heaviness in ritual sense. The audience's sight is guided to switch between the girl, the father, and the projected content. At the same time, the fixed perspective allows the audience to feel an outsider's perspective and better appreciate the implicit tension of emotions in the picture. And shooting from behind the girl can better control the changes in the audience's sight for the change of depth of field. Starting from strengthening the character's sight, the attention is directed to the projected content, and then the change of depth of field is used to control the audience's sight shift and better focus on the projected content. The fixed lens can also strengthen the theme of memories or contemplation and convey a certain state of emotional solidification through symmetry and stillness. The little girl sees that the girl in the war has lost her father, and her mood is as still as the picture. The girl's back makes it impossible for the audience to directly understand her emotions. But to infer her psychological activities through posture and projected content, the back lens is often used to express the character's calming and confusion, which can form a good echo with the content of the war interview in this picture. As for the composition, this shot basically maintains the rule of thirds, with the girl in the left third and her father in the right third. The middle content is an interview with the girl who lost her father in the war. This composition well expresses the relationship between the characters, which is close but always has an unknown interval, which may become a life and death interval at any time. And using this composition, we can also better handle the relationship between the three. On one side is a happy family life but hidden variables, and on the other side is in dire straits and difficult to get a little comfort. This composition better shows this contrast and difference, and is more conducive to expressing the anti-war theme of the film. In terms of lighting design, the main light source comes from an aperture 1200x outdoors on the left, and a 600x to simulate sunlight, and two white flags are used to make the light softer, and the two lights are slightly tilted to shine into the French window of the living room to simulate sunlight to meet our needs for silhouettes. In the right third of the picture, which is the position of the father, we set up a 300x on the window to fill in the light, also to make the light ratio and better create the silhouette effect. Here we also passed a white flag to make the light a little softer. In another place in the kitchen, we used two non-grain light sticks to supplement the light source. The light was set on the chest of the character, which was also to meet the need of backlighting to create a silhouette effect. The overall lighting design is not complicated. The most difficult part is that our camera position and character scheduling need to be done in a backlighting position to meet our needs for silhouettes. Therefore, this greatly limited our light and camera positions. Fortunately, we completed this relatively experimental short film. But if there's such an opportunity, we will definitely not choose silhouette as the picture style, which greatly limits our choices of lighting and photography.